They're playing with the light fixtures. Like I said, it's a whole neighborhood event. So now this is proof how the whole neighborhood is just, you can see how the lady comes outside next to a neighbor. And then I come down the street and then you have the same next door neighbor pointing at me. Right? And so basically, I have this fake ass neighborhood in a vine because, sorry, my mouth is dry. I just brushed my teeth. I had a cheap ass toothpaste downstairs. But basically, like I said, that's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence how I got one neighbor coming outside to point at a car that they shouldn't even know it's me, right? It's a rental car. It's a rental car. It's not my car. You can see a car parked there, but it doesn't mean anything. Right now, notice how this car is coming down towards me. For what reason? There's no reason to even be parked towards me in this area at all. When you're coming down this way. So this is actually how you would come down the driveway, not actually behind me. So you see how they turn around now? They're following me. It's the same neighbor from before. And we're going to drive back up there, and I bet you the car is going to be gone. And this is just going to be proof how the neighbors watching me next door, how they harass me. They name it the Webs, right? I've been an associate with them for over 30 years. And so they don't have anything other than just natural hate and disgust for their own selves, but really nothing of any substance. House that was looking at me, and it's the same car by the same house that was looking at me. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. Now, mind you, right? I just got here. The tape has been rolling 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, you've had the woman adjust her whole mood, right? The window was open, clear as day when I was here, right? So now the windows... Now, this is not a coincidence. These are the same people I've been dealing with in my neighborhood. Okay? So when I've told you guys that this is the collective, it's not hard. I mean, is this not a block away from where I just moved? Is that really hard for you to fathom that this person here could really speak with someone the next street over? It could be a whole relative. Hell, I live in between two relatives. So nothing's impossible within this whole neighborhood. Right? I live in between two relatives. The bald-headed dyke that you saw walk in the house next door and the old one the old-headed bald dyke that came outside, they're related. Guess what? The next door neighbor with the Acura, they're related as well. So what are the odds that the house that I was living in would be occupied by two relatives and both of them are acting excessively ignorant towards me? That sounds like motive with intent. Also sounds like it may be premeditated. I don't know. I'd have to let the police do their job on that one. And that's really what you have to do. You ought to lay the evidence on the table, not all of it, just enough to where you can get things rolling, and let them do their job and let the police make an ass of themselves and ensure they're not interested in the case and you use that to make another case. Don't expect you just to walk in a situation and explain the truth and expect not to be, presented with some kind of roadblock. You'd be ignorant not to adjust, to assume you're going to definitely be met with, multiple roadblocks. And that's why you don't set yourself up for illusions and dreams, because you want to deal with the reality. And reality is it's going to take you maybe up to 10 times before you actually get anywhere. But you have to be mentally prepared for that. I am. I'm mentally prepared to go 20 rounds. It doesn't really matter to me. That's why I haven't started yet, because when I start, I want to be focused. I want to be planned. I want to have everything to the T. I'm very detail oriented. So that's why when I start my process of being the total asshole, I don't want there to be any slips or kinks in my armor. You know what I mean? Which means I have to prepare not to be around here, which is another reason why. So when I get my vehicle, I will no longer be around here, because I do not want them to take out their aggression even more on me because of the actions that I'm going to be pursuing. Okay, which is why I have not pursued them, because I don't want to be around them. Because you know that what they try to do, they realize I'm starting to prosecute my neighbors or subpoena them for questioning based on harassment that I can prove, right? What do you think is going to happen? You don't think they're going to have more people set up? You don't think when I drive out, they're going to everything is going to be heightened. everything, because they're going to be trying to set me up in a situation to where that they're never getting to the court. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not. I already know where they're going to come at me from, so I can already beat them. I'm already 10 steps ahead of them because they've showed me. I can easily see their steps. They do everything from here to fucking Indonesia. It's the same way, same pattern, same style, same color codes, same symbolism, different people. Allegedly. Same spirit. So when you're dealing with the same spirit and multiple people's, spirit or not, if you have any kind of wits about you, it's not going to be that difficult to overcome them. It's the same spirit, different people. So if you've defeated the same spirit in one way, continue to do as I do. I haven't even began to be hostile. These people cannot match my level of hostility. My level of hostility is unmatched. And they know it. That's why they have to keep multiple people around me. You understand? It used to be because they were trolling me. Now it's before their protection. The game has changed. Yeah, they used to use a lot of people because it was harassing me. Now they use them because for their own protection. So I was going to leave the house around 12 a.m. I was going to work like 5 hours. But I was like, you know what? Let me come out here early so I could do what I'm doing. I could sit here for like 2-3 hours. It won't matter. They'll get tired. Like I said, when I come to my house, you know they're going to have like a bunch of zombies come around. Look at this guy now. You see the light? He's leaving now. You can hear me. You're going to be waiting here for a while until I decide to leave. And that's what I do. So I can come out here. I don't have to rush. Like, oh, they may have lift people ready for me, right? I'm going to wait for those to get their rides. All the little setup rides that they have situated, right? Like they try to have women text you at certain times, maybe women that you don't even talk to on a daily, and their mindset, right? You gotta understand. Go with the flow, right? Go with the flow and use the mind of a simp or a bitch ass nigga. I know it's hard for us. I can't do it, right? But just try to play along and think like, you're texting me this. What would you do? Like, so you gotta understand. Their response would to be respond quickly. Enthused, flattered, if you will, right? Me, I know what is the intent behind this, man? What is the intent behind this text message, right? What is your message? Finding your whereabouts, right? So like you'll have somebody text you out of the blue, and so this is another neighbor. Remember the police officer with the right here? You notice how their lights are going on and off. Must be delivering some food. Now, why did he honk the horn, though? What purpose was that? If he's delivering food, why is he honking the horn? Right? Anyway. This is another reason why I got to get my car. Hey, don't fucking look over here, yo. Deliver your food with your fat ass and go home. Okay? So this is another reason why you know what I mean? Because this car ain't got tints. So like when I get my car, like, and it is my choice. Again, this is my choice. Right? Again, this is my choice, remember? Right? Remember, it's my choice. Like, I could have had a car. I'm just not going to rush because I want a certain type of vehicle. So I'm not rushing. You know what I mean? That's what they do, too. When they order food, you know what I mean? They be trying to watch us and shit. You know what I mean? So now I'm just about to move to another place. So they, you know what I mean? Move out of the light. That's all it is. So as long as they don't see my face, then it don't matter to me. That's why I recommend you guys hide your faces. You know what I mean? No face, no case. Alright, so now look at this person right here. Right, watching me again. Same neighbor, watching me again. I told you how all the houses are. I said they'll never win this one. When you already have them on record watching you back and forth, right, and you've already established that you're being harassed and you can prove it, right? Every little thing they do is incriminating themselves. Every little thing they do is incriminating themselves. Right, so now what, you see how the light goes out? That's because the guy wants to sit there and watch me.